Hi there everybody, Ollie here, aka Secret Nimbus here, with a, I was going to say another episode, but it's actually in fact the final episode of Magic 2015. We're going to have to keep that hand because that was quite frankly awful, but so yeah, where was I? So for Friday Night Magic this week, for this final episode, I'm going to be going back and playing some of my favourite decks from the series. So to start off with, I've gone for a mono green ramp deck even. Jesus Christ, my brain is not working today. I'm just so hung up on Duel's Origins coming out that I just can't even concentrate on the game at hand. So we're just going to keep dropping lands right now. Obviously, as being a ramp deck, we can't really do much until we can drop a big fat fatties like this Siege Worm, for example. Also, Garruk's Pack Leader would also be quite nice. We need one more land for that though. Triumph of Ferocity would also be quite nice. I'll probably drop that next turn if I don't get something like a Cultivate. So we're waiting for our friend Sandstorm here. So yeah, you guys may have already seen that Duel's Origin has already been released on iPad. For me it was yesterday, but by the time this video released it will be 2 days ago on Wednesday. So if you haven't already seen that and you've got an iPad, go out. I'd recommend going out and buying it. Now I'm going to drop the Cultivate here, I think, and then probably go for the Garruk's Pack Leader next turn. Those 1-2 greens, there we go. So we're looking for in a ramp deck is our Cultivates. Fantastic, so we're well underway now towards stomping my opponent, in theory. So we've got here then, we've got Satyr Wayfinder, so we've got a Selesnya deck of some description. No, sorry, not Selesnya, Simic even. Selesnya's white-green, isn't it? Ugh. Come on, I know it's the final game. I know it's the final game of the series, but no need to be so retarded. So I think we're going to drop a Garruk's Pack Leader here, maybe, or do I drop the Triumph of Ferocity? Now let's drop a Garruk's Pack Leader, I think. So just skip over combat. I'll drop a Garruk's Pack Leader. There we go. Very nice indeed. Then next turn, in theory, we can even drop the Terra Stomper, which can't be countered, which is awesome. So I can drop that pretty much with reckless abandon, especially if he's running some kind of counter. So what did he put in his graveyard? Chiller Foreboding. Ah, is he playing a self-mill deck maybe? So he's rescuing from the underworld his Crazy Hoof Behemoth, I'm guessing. Yes, he is. So he'll be bringing that back next turn. Not too terrifying, really. Oh, very nice. We've got 2 Triumph Frosties now, so we'll drop another mana. We can now play Terra Stomper. So I'm just going to swing in like so. I'll play the Triumph Frosty at some point. Might play it next turn. And then we can start drawing 2 cards from then on. So I do get to draw a card with the Garruk's Pack Leader. There we go, yes I would like to draw a card. And it's another mana, fantastic. So we can even play the Siege Worm. So he does get 2 cards back. It is a Crater Hoof Behemoth. And he also then mills even more cards. He's got a Nemesis of Mortals, that's not where you want that. So that becomes an 8/8 until end of turn. And it has haste, which is kind of crazy. That always has haste apparently. Okay, so he's playing Laboratory Maniac already. That's a bit of a weird time to play it, I'll admit, but hey ho. So what's he going to do now? Come on, Mr. Sandstorm. We ain't got all day here. I'm guessing he's going to swing with the 8/8. Maybe not. Or is he going to save it as a blocker? No, he's going to save it as a blocker. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, so let's drop another mana. So I'm thinking maybe Garruk's Pack Leader or Triumph Frost or double Triumph of Ferocity. So I mean, I don't really want to swing because he could potentially kill my Terra Stomper, but that would require sacrificing practically all of his creatures. Do I swing with that then? I don't know. I'm going to skip attack, just mostly because I want to play double Triumph of Ferocity. There we go. So that'll allow me to start drawing 2 cards a turn, 3 cards a turn even, which is pretty crazy because I want even more of my big beasties, if possible. So, oh yes, it has got some black splashed into this. So what we got? Chiller Foreboding. Each player puts the top, what was that, 7 cards? Top 5 cards of his or her library into his or her graveyard. Fair enough. So I lost a Stomper Cub. So nothing really too important there. What's he going to bring back though? That is the next best question. Let me have a quick look at his graveyard. So I'm guessing Nemesis of Mortals, maybe? Yeah, one of the Nemesis of Mortals. I'd assuming that he'd bring back... No, he brought back Gargamosa. That's odd. Very, very odd. Not sure I understand that, but hey ho. So I draw 3 cards now. Make it something good. 2 Satyr Wayfinders. Are you joking? Ugh. They're not that good at this point in the game, so I'm probably going to swing him with the Terra Stomper at this point. And see what he does, mostly because I've got the Pelakka Worm to drop. So he's going to block, double, triple block. Okay, so he's going to lose 3 cards there, so I want to make sure I kill all of them. There we go. Then we'll drop a Pelakka Worm. Fantastic. We get to draw another card. Yes, I would like to draw. Another Cultivate, very nice, so we can sift out the deck further using that. We do still have a Garruk's Pack Leader and a Siege Worm to play, so he's playing Gargamosa now. So it's a 1/3 defender, but it can't be killed. But I'm fairly sure I can still do trample damage through it. So yeah, I'm surprised he didn't bring back the Nemesis of Mortals, to be fair. But what the hell do I know? Ooh, we've even got a Vengevine, very nice. And a Nespian Asp, so this is where it's going to get a little bit out of control here. So what do we want to play first? So probably want to swing him with both of these, as he can't kill... No, he can't kill either of them, so I don't mind swinging. Should play Vengevine, I just realised that. Whoopsie-daisy. But we will be playing the Asp, I think, as it's can be crazy big. Maybe even the second Garruk's Pack Leader, I'm not sure. My opponent is not doing anything. It's his turn to block. I was wondering what he's thinking. He's not really got a whole hell of a lot. He's only got 5 mana to my 9. So, yeah. Surprised he didn't play Nemesis of Mortals, considering this thing is absolutely mental. That would have been like an awesome blocker for any of my creatures. Is he just like confused about what he wants to do, or is he just trolling me? I can't tell. He's going to run out of time in a second though. There we go. So I'm just going to smack him for 11 apparently. Let's play the Asp. Might even play double Satyr. No, I'm going to play Cultivate, I think. Let's get some lands out of my deck. Yeah, let's draw a card. Very nice. An Elvish Pioneer, so I'm going to play Cultivate there. I said get the lands out of my deck. Very nice. I can even play Elvish Pioneer here. Why the hell not play an extra forest? Just get things out of my hand. There we go. Very nice. So I've got a lot of lands, put it that way. I think I've got like 11 now down, which is kind of nice. It's nice. So he's playing Spider Spawning. Ah, very nice. So that's kind of terrifying. At the same time, not that threatening. I'm fairly sure I can out DPS him here. So I get to draw 2 more cards. 3 more cards even, sorry. Very nice. So I think we'll play the Vengevine pre-combat, just because it's got haste. And we get to draw another card. Yeah, why the hell not? Ooh, Genesis Hydra, very nice. So I'll be casting that next turn. So let's attack with all and bring back the Elvish Pioneer, as it's no point swinging him with you. Let's see what he does. So I've still got lots of cards to play here. So he's blocking the Gargamosa, blocking you. So he's going to sacrifice 3 of them for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so I don't really care about the Vengevine. You can do that all you like. And you're not going to kill my Pelakka Worm. I think all but one of them is going to die there. Very nice. So we shall play another Nespian Asp, I think. And I get to bring back my Vengevine. Excellent. Straight away. Yeah, we'll draw another card. And we've got another Pelakka Worm. Very nice. Yeah, let's draw another card. There we go. He's been replaced by the AI. Fantastic. So, yeah, what do we want to do? Let's play Elvish Pioneer just to empty out my hand by 1, just so I'm not tossing anything away. And I'm going to let my turn there. Fantastic. So that was very nice. There wasn't really a hell of a lot he could have done there. Sultai Soothsayer. So that was Battlefield, look at the top 4 cards of your library, put one of them into your hand and the rest into the graveyard. So not really the best card for him there. I think what we're going to do here is we're just going to make both of these at least one of these monstrous. Got a Elvish Visionary, another land, 2 more lands. So let's make you monstrous, why the hell not? And then let's swing. Just going to attack with all at this point. I don't think he can block 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, he can't win basically. There we go. I'll see you in a sec for game number 2. Okay guys, so for game number 2 today, I'm going to be playing the mono red Goblin Rush deck. So I think I'm going to draw a new hand there. Ah, that's much better. That is much better. So what I'm probably going to do is turn 1 quest for the Goblin Lord and then start dropping goblins basically. So as soon as I get, what is it, 5 or more quest counters on it, I get to basically pump up all of my goblins plus 2/0, which is kind of crazy. 1 more mana will get me Rockslide Elemental, which would also be quite nice. So whenever another creature dies, I may put a 1/1 counter on Rockslide Elemental. So we're playing a 3-colour deck at the moment, so white, green, blue, so maybe an Exalted one. I don't know. We'll drop a 2nd mountain here. And what I think I may do is... do I drop Foundry Street Denizen? If we continue... what I'm probably going to do is I'm going to drop Foundry Street Denizen this turn. Do I drop a Goblin Arsonist as well? So yeah, I need to get 5 goblins down basically to activate this one. So maybe it would have been better saying that. I think it might have been better if I dropped... I can't really tell. Do I drop this now or next turn? I'm not sure. I'm going to drop it now. I don't really care. There we go. So that's going to get another quest counter on it, and that's going to be the end of my turn. That would get pumped up, but I'm ignoring that one for this turn. I want to stay aggressive, basically. So he's got nothing this turn. Excellent. More mana, that's what we like to see, guys. So we can actually start playing the Rockslide Elementals from next turn. We'll start playing them this turn. So whenever another red creature... ah, okay, fair enough. So... I might go for a Rockslide Elemental this turn. Just in case one of these dies. So that will still get pumped up. So then... attack with all. Just going to try and charge him down as best as possible. Before he gets anything out. So he's down to 17 already. Very nice. Does that have haste? Oh, it's got first strike. My bad. I was like, that haste, did I ruin something? It's like, no, it's just first strike. It is an Exalted deck. Excellent. So, ooh, a shock. Very nice. So, what do I want to do here then? Do I play Goblin Arsonist or Rockslide Elemental maybe? One of these 2 I think would be best. And then if he decides to block with that, then shock it maybe? Not sure. So if I only swing in with my Goblin Arsonist and then shock it, that could work really well. So I'm going to play... oh crap, I did not mean to play that one. No, that was the wrong one. Wrong one. So I'm just going to attack with all. I don't care right now. I've just got to keep aggressive. Let's just balls up as best we can here. I completely played... I really should have played Goblin Arsonist there. I've just realised that was like 3 mana. My brain wasn't engaged for a second. He's basically trying to figure out here if he wants to block or not. Does that have lifelink? That does have lifelink, so... so he's going to block the Rockslide Elementals. Fair enough. Yeah, he actually gets lifelink back from that, so I'm really not paying attention here. No, he doesn't get lifelink from it. Okay, no, he gets 1 life back from it, I think. So let's see what happens next. So I really need to get 2 more goblins down, essentially. I mean, I'm fine with 3 mana. Like, 3 mana is all I need to play this deck. So I'm really looking more for, like, my goblin creatures. Like, goblin... what's it called? The Goblin Rabble Master would be perfect right about now. I think that's only 3 mana. And they basically just generate a goblin for me every turn, which would be awesome. So he's got nothing at the moment. Interesting. Is he a swing with that? I've got a phone call, guys. I'll be right back. Sorry about that, guys. Just had the phone ringing. I think it was a spam message, so I just left it there. Now, what do I want to play this turn? Thinking Goblin Arsonist this turn. I've got double shock as well, so I can almost just double shock that thing and then just swing in with everything. Would be quite cool. Yeah, I think that might be a good idea to do, and then just swing with everything. Yeah, let's do that. Goodbye, Rox Warmonk. And we'll also play Goblin Arsonist as well, just because it'll pump up my Foundry Street Denizen. Just trying to keep up the aggression here, just empty out my hand. Why the hell not? Why the hell not? So we're going to go into combat, we're going to attack with all. This is a nice 3-3 now, which is quite cool. It's only going to get more powerful as well, potentially, which is nice. So he's down to 11. He's got 6 cards in hand, we've got nothing, but that's not the end of the world when you're playing an aggressive deck. Very likely to empty out my hand, as they're all very cheap cards. This is almost, this is at least 4 colours right now, then if he's just splashed in the black. It's interesting. So he's flashing back there to actually, you know, try and play something. Ugh. I'll be back in a sec, guys. Okay, guys, so we are back. Sorry about that. It's the same phone number. I'll have to find out what it is after I've finished recording this particular duel. But so when Goblin Shortcut enters the battlefield, target creature can't block this turn. Do I drop that now? Nah, it's more useful if I keep that back in case he drops another creature at some point. So let's just attack with everything for now. So that's going to be another 4-6 damage. So potentially next turn we could finish him off, which is quite nice. There we go. So I think this is looking like win number 2. Okay, so what's Mr. Zudish going to do? So this should win us the game, the Goblin Shortcutter, in theory. Fusion Elemental. Whoa! Nice! Shame it's probably not going to save you. We do have the Gutter Snipe as well, so potentially I can't really drop both of these this turn. So I think if I drop either one of these, this one will get pumped up enough so that I think he can't win, because he can only block one of these big ones. And he can't block that turn anyway, so actually that's a complete moot point because I forgot the Goblin Shortcutter had a special ability, so I think we've won this one. Okay, let's swing in and finish off the match. That's 2 out of 2 so far with my old decks. Excellent. I'll see you in a sec for a third game. Okay guys, here we are for game number 3. Now, I think we're going to keep this hand mostly because I've got the Indulgent Tormentor, and the Vicious Hunger is also quite nice as well. Now, this was one of my first decks ever constructed. This was the one that basically got me through the last of the campaign. It's just my black-red control kind of burn deck, which is quite nice. So, ooh, Gutter Snipe, very nice. So, let's just drop a mountain there. We'll drop a Swamp next turn, then get the Gutter Snipe down. So we should be able to start activating you with things like Vicious Hunger. We obviously want to get Indulgent Tormentor down by turn 5, which we can do. Okay, so we've got to raise the alarm, so 2 1/1 creatures have come down. So it looks like we're playing maybe a mono white token deck. Oh, very nice. We've even got another Rakdos Guildgate. So let's drop another mountain and then drop a Gutter Snipe. There we go. So I can potentially kill another one of them using the Vicious Hunger, or something else next turn as well. So he can't swell. He might swing in, and I'll probably block with one of them. Block one of them with the Gutter Snipe. If he swings, of course. Which he probably won't. No, he's not. Of course not. Okay. Ooh, very nice. Tribute to Hunger as well. So let's play the Rakdos Guildgate. That is an instant as well, which is pretty sweet. It's going to skip attack there, and I can't play the Vicious Hunger, so it's going to go to end step. So next turn we'll be able to play the Indulgent Tormentor, which is nice indeed. Okay, so it's not a mono white deck, because we've obviously got red and blue splashed in there now with the Mystic Monastery. So he's done nothing this turn. Interesting. Ooh, Banefire as well. Very nice. Let's play the Swamp. Skip combat. And then we'll drop the Indulgent Tormentor. So I don't think he's going to be able to remove this unless he's got a Reprisal, maybe. I'm not entirely sure he's got enough mana for a Reprisal. He's got 8 cards in hand, so he's going to have to toss something away. Ugh, I'll be right back, guys. Okay guys, so I'm back. Sorry about that. It's the same bloody number that keeps phoning me over and over again. Now, what I find is quite funny is that he's played the Banisher Priest on the Indulgent Tormentor, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to play the Gutter Snipe and then the Vicious Hunger. So we're going to skip combat. And then we want to play this, making sure we leave all of our black mana open. And then we play the Vicious Hunger on you. So we deal 4 damage to his face. We get our Indulgent Tormentor back, and we get 2 life. So, you know, that's a win, 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 win. Look at that, beautiful. And then we just end step there. So I thought, oh, that was pretty good, I thought. As soon as he played that, I was like, I've got a way around that. I'm quite happy with that as well. Another Banisher Priest. You've got to be joking. I'm just going to Banefire it, I think. How many is it? How many of these does he get? He gets 3 of these altogether. He can surely not have all 3 of them in hand. Unless I get another kind of like a shock or something, maybe would also be quite nice. So I'd have to waste. Aha! August Spree works for me. So we're going to August Spree. So we're going to go through there, skip combat, and then at the end of his turn, well, if he swings in, I'll probably August Spree it, so let's wait for him to do something maybe. So I get that back at the beginning of my turn so he can't do anything else. Here's the way to go here. So what's he playing? Think twice. So yeah, I'm waiting to, so he can't play another one of them because he's only got 2 mana open now. This is the way I want to play this. He's playing a Wall of Omens. And now I'm going to August Spree you. Now you can't play anything else. And you're going to lose another 4 health. There we go. I get you back. That's exactly what I want. And it's now got, it won't have Summoning Sickness as well on my turn, which is even better. Because I planned this to perfection, my friend. And he's been replaced by the AI. Sucks to be you. I could win next turn, I think. I'm going to Tribute to Hunger you. I don't care which one he sacrifices. I'm basically doing it to activate these, and then I can activate them again using the Banefire, plus swinging in with the Indulgent Tormentor. Wins me the match, I think. We've even got the Inferno Titan as well, but we've even got the Shock, which basically does the same job. So what we're going to do is go swing in with the Indulgent Tormentor. Like so. And then we're just going to shock him. There we go. That's a win for game number 3. Excellent. It's 3 for 3. Okay, guys. So for the 4th and final game today, I'm going to be playing with my blue-red control deck. So let's start off with a red mana, as we will be wanting to play Kiln Fiend fairly soon. Do have the 2 Charmbreaker Devils as well. I thought this one was probably best to start off with. It's not the greatest. I mean, I'd be wanting to draw into some land or something, I think, fairly soon. Would be quite nice. Oh, very nice. An Anger of the Gods in case we get into a really bad situation. Although I do need a 2nd red mana for that. Let's play the Kiln Fiend. I can't really play anything right now. This was a terrible hand. What am I doing? It might work out for the best. So I think this hand is fairly similar to Dead Weight, so goodbye Kiln Fiend. Never mind. So we gonna get anything good? Yeah, another land. That'll do. Let's play the Izzet Guildgate. Won't do anything there. So, a couple more mana, and we'll be looking at playing Charmbreakers, along with lots of other spells and things. Ajani's Pridemate, interesting. So, if that gets kind of crazy big, I can get one bigger and then I can play Anger of the Gods, I suppose. Oh, that's a bit of a waste. Do I have a Volcanic Geyser though? Can I double... Yeah, I could probably destroy that now, I think. Would probably be the best thing to do. Just so it doesn't get any bigger. So yeah, I haven't played this deck in a while. It seems really weird, this deck. I don't know why. It feels really odd. It feels like it's not very optimal. I've got Volcanic Geysers in it. That doesn't feel very I don't know. I basically just started playing these decks as I kind of left them almost. I think didn't really make too many changes to them. Ah, so at least we've got a negate now. Probably gonna Volcanic Geyser that again. It's a bit of a waste, but hey ho. If I draw into my Charmbreakers, it's not going to matter too much anyway. So I need 2 more mana really, and then Charmbreakers is going to look pretty good. So he's only got 3 mana, which is interesting. So yeah, that's why I was trying to get rid of those Ajani's Pridemates before something like the Lone Missionary came up. Because I can deal with that, that's not going to get any bigger, where those Ajani's Pridemates are, and they could be terrifying. There we go, 1 mana away from a Charmbreaker, which is quite nice indeed. I'm just going to skip on by. No point Anger of the Gods in 1 card. So just gain some life from the Radiant Fountain. So yeah, those Ajani's Pridemates would have been kind of terrifying already, especially with like nothing on the board, which is why I wanted to get rid of them. There we go. So let's see what Mr. Siegfried is going to do next. Absolutely nothing. Ooh, got to think twice though, which could be useful. So could potentially play that twice as well on his turn, if we really want to. Draw into 2 cards. Unless we need to negate something, of course. Which we are. And let's play Think twice as well, as he's not going to be playing anything else this turn. There we go, there's the land I was looking for. And I get rid of that Angelic Accord, which would have been terrifying, put it that way. Did not want him playing that. So at least we're going to get a Charmbreaker Devils down this turn coming. So we get ourselves a nice board presence. Ooh, we even got a Voyage's End as well. Very nice. So just going to skip combat. And then play a Charmbreaker, which means we can basically start bringing back... well, we'll basically get one of our 4 instants back at the start of my turn, so... which should be nice. I'm hoping for Volcanic Geyser. Just realised how much health he's on. Jesus Christ. At least things like Voyage's End will activate Charmbreaker's +4/0 until end of turn. What's he going to do next? He's going to deadweight my Charmbreaker. Interesting. It goes down to a 2/2. It's funny enough, I actually have another one of these, mate. Which means he could potentially kill it with the Lone Missionary now. I could also bounce it back to my hand just to kind of get it back to full health later on. Or do I block it? No, I'm going to skip blocking. I don't really want to play... I don't really want to bounce that back, mostly because we're going to get back. We're going to get, I think, twice. Very nice. So I'm probably going to play this now, just because I want to draw a card and also activate my Charmbreaker. I got another Voyage's End. Very nice. So it's going to continue. We're swinging with this bad boy. Righteous Blow. So let's just Voyage's End this. And we get to scry as well. I would like that on top, please. That is insane. So Righteous Blow did nothing. And I also got to keep both my Charm Breakers, and I also get to find out that I have a Inferno Titan on top of my deck, which is just plain awesome, so I can actually kill the Lone Missionary next turn. 2 Lone Missionaries next turn. Guys, making this worth my while. You're giving my Inferno Titan even more value, my friend. So I'm going to go down to 12 here, it's not the end of the world. Can't play Think twice because I'm 1 mana short, which is not the end of the, which is fine. Okay, and there's the Inferno Titan, so we're going to skip over combat. Then drop the Inferno Titan. So we're going to kill you, and then do the last point to his face. Very nice indeed. Just going to end step there. So we're going to start dropping down these Charmbreaker Devils again, so we can actually start drawing back some of our instants. So he's only got 2 cards left. You can't have a whole hell of a lot, which is good for me. So I'm in a very good position here. I've controlled this quite well. I mean, I've lost some health, but you know, you can't make an egg. You can't make scrambled eggs without breaking them. Is that the phrase? You can't make an omelette without breaking some eggs. But he has just shuffled his graveyard back into his deck. Obviously, he had nothing to play. Ooh, we've even got the Archaeomancer as well. Very nice. So we're going to swing in with the Inferno Titan. 1, 2, and 3. There we go. Deal 3 points of damage. Then do another 6, which is awesome. And then let's play Charmbreakers, just to finish off this particular round. So I'm in a very comfortable position right now, I'd say. Could do with more of my counter spells would be nice, but nah, not the end of the world. What are we going to get back? Let's have a look. What do we get back? We got a Volcanic Geyser, very nice indeed. So I'm just going to attack with all here. 1 and 2 and 3. And what we're going to do is... I thought he was going to say he's left the game there. So I want to make sure that I leave at least 2 mana open. So I think we can do 3. There we go. Yeah, it should be fine. So I want to play the Kiln Fiend. Actually, I could have done it once more. Whoops a daisy. It's not the end of the world. So he's gone down to 9. We'll drop you next. There we go. Look at that. Beautiful. Yeah, that could have been 1 more, but it's not really the end of the world right now. So Siegfried still believes he has a chance with his little 3 cards against my overwhelming board presence. I mean, to be fair, if he had like a... what's the word I'm looking for? Brain's totally gone. Planar Cleansing, it might help him, although I've still got... So, oops, daisy. I want to do players here, don't I? Not creatures. I've only got creatures on the board. So I think I've just won. Very nice. So yeah, 4 wins out of 4. Not a bad way to finish off the series. Goodbye Siegfried. He's obviously watching damage effects. Excellent. So yeah, we can round off the episode here. So this is the final episode of Magic 2015. Starting next Wednesday, I'm hoping starting next Wednesday, we will be playing Duels Origins. That is the rumoured release date, or the leaked release date. So if it matches up with the iOS release, which was on Wednesday this week, it should be out next Wednesday, and we'll be playing through the campaign of Duels Origins and starting to unlock some new cards, make some cool new decks. I'm quite looking forward to making an Elf tribal deck on the new one. Elves look like they could be like the killer deck on the next one, similar to how Goblins were the go-to rush deck for this one. I think Elves are going to be the go-to kind of deck for the next game. So yeah, that is the end of the series. As always guys, don't forget to comment and like if you've enjoyed the episode. Apart from that, thanks for watching and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.